Hey guys, welcome back to the Book Nook Corner. It's Courtney. I am so excited to be doing this video today with my beautiful new bookshelves behind me. If you guys saw that video, I did put it up on Monday, so go watch it if you didn't. If you did, you saw that it is basically in a hallway up in my upstairs. You are right in front of me in the little closet that's like along the wall, and I'm hoping that it's not too close. I just had to take advantage of this as my background, and I don't have the best lighting in here, so we're just gonna deal with it and do the best that we can. Let's get started. First, we're gonna start with books that I already started and I want to finish. The first one is actually a buddy read. A friend of mine and I, me and a friend, whatever the proper English is of that, I've read this series from the beginning and absolutely loved it. It's one of our favorite series. So this is Destroy the Day by Bridget Kemmerer. First one being Defy the Night. I'm not going to give you the description of this because I don't want to spoil anything. The next series, I guess you could say, is one that I have been reading for literally, I don't even know, 3-4 months now. And I'm a weirdo and started the first 4 at the same time just because I've watched everything on Netflix, which I know you can't say you've read a book just because you've watched the Netflix show or movie or whatever, because they can clearly be so different. But the general gist of it is right on. So I'm not confused at all. Each book is about a different couple. So I don't know, it's me, okay? That would be The Duke and I, the first Bridgerton book by Julia Quinn. This is actually a special edition that I did buy at Walmart, of all places. I'm actually really excited to continue this series because the vibes are just the best. I absolutely love it. There is no inside cover. So I'll just turn it around and give you the little blurb on the back. So I'm really excited to continue this. I currently am sitting on page 225. Still have a little ways to go. I'm not going to give you the descriptions of the next 3 just in case you do want to read them in order. I don't want to somehow maybe spoil something. It doesn't really, but just for people that are super strict on keeping things in order. We all know I'm not. Like I said, I did start all 4 of the first books in the series just because it's me we're talking about. So the second one is The Viscount Who Loved Me, Bridgerton, obviously by Julia Quinn. And I got this one at Target. So I don't know, when in the heck do Target and Walmart collab? But clearly this was a collab of some kind because neither one of them had, Walmart didn't have this and Target didn't have the first one. I found them randomly on the same day that I was shopping at both. It was super fated that I got both of these books, and I'm so glad that I did because they're absolutely beautiful. I was also listening to the audiobooks of these, so I have to check on my audiobook and see where I'm at because I could be a little further along. But this one, I'm on page 212, so making my way through. Absolutely in love with these characters and the stories, and I cannot wait until season 3 of this comes out on Netflix, I believe next month. And woo, so excited. The next one in this series is An Offer from a Gentleman by Julia Quinn. This is the 3rd Bridgerton book. This book I absolutely love the special edition of. I got this from Once Upon a Book Club. I will try to remember to leave the link for them. Super excited to get to this. I'm on page 200 as well. Like I said, it's been about a month and a half since I've picked these up. And I've been listening to the audiobooks also, which are on Hoopla, by the way. So is the ebooks, I believe, if anyone wants to pick those up. I know at least definitely the audiobooks are. So next we have the 4th book, which is also by Once Upon a Book Club, and this is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. I am only on page 170 on this one. This is why I used to be such a historical romance girly with all of my 19th and 18th century books based in England and France, and this is just my vibe. This does not disappoint. So the next book is actually Queen Charlotte, which is by Julia Quinn and Shonda Rhimes, which is who does the show, the Bridgerton show and the Queen Charlotte show on Netflix. I don't believe this was a book until after the show, and I believe they both clearly kind of collabed and wrote it. So if you would like to pause and read the description. I am not very far into this. I'm 110 pages into this one, so really want to finish this. The audiobook to this is also on Hoopla. Like I said, the show is on Netflix as well. So next we have a book that I am actually buddy reading with my best friend from childhood. We have literally known each other since we were 2 years old. We've both always loved reading. We read the Harry Potter series together, and we're at all of the release parties at Barnes & Noble together, like such a fun time. Anyway, she lives an hour away. We've decided to meet halfway and have a book club brunch. Once a month we meet and we discuss a book that we read, and it is so fun. I'm so glad that we've decided to do this. It is the best thing ever. It is just food for my soul. We are reading for April, The House in the Cerulean Sea. So I did start this because we were supposed to meet in March, and then just like with Easter and just crazy schedules, I had to reschedule till the first weekend in April. We decided to read The House in the Cerulean Sea, which is one of her favorite books, and it's a reread for her, but I've never read it. So I'm currently on chapter 6. I did also get the audiobook from Audible, so I'm listening to it as well. But I'm so far really liking this, and I kind of can see the direction that it's gonna head, and I'm really excited. I think it's just gonna be a very heartwarming, like whimsical story. So looking forward to this one. Here is the description for people that would like that. So the next group of books are ones that I have been reading off and on for seriously, there again, I think since like the beginning of January. My plan in April is to at least get most of the way through the next how many books that I'm going to mention, just because I really want to continue on with this series. I'm so excited to get through Cassandra Clare's world. So that would be City of Ashes, which is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series. I'm not going to give you the description of any of these because I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm really excited to continue on with this story. I just absolutely love the characters, love Cassandra Clare's writing, the vibes that she mentions in these books, just immaculate. So just kind of bear with me for the next few books. So the next book is Clockwork Prince, which is the second book in the Infernal Devices. Who reads all of these together? Me. Who should read them in order of publication? Me. But who isn't going to do that? Me. So it's like, I'm just excited to get back to this world. I actually already have my bookmarks in there per what I read already in March and then what I want to get to. So I try to do like 5-ish chapters of each book a week is my goal. I love the two main characters in this series so far are just... So the next one would be Lord of Shadows, which is the second book in the Dark Artifices series. I loved Lady Midnight, like the characters in that, forbidden love that goes on in this story. So good. I am here for all of it. So I guess you could say that this is the month of Cassandra Clare, and you will see why. So the next book is Chain of Iron, which is the second book in the Last Hours trilogy. This I'm really looking forward to. So you can clearly see by the tabs that I did start it already as well on page 189 actually. So looking forward to finishing this. I just love the love story going on. It's all over the place. It's chaotic, but I honestly think and hope that it's going to end where I want it to end. So continuing on with my Cassandra Clare world obsession, like I mentioned before, we are going to try The Red Scrolls of Magic by Cassandra Clare. So I actually don't really know that much about this. I believe that it is set within all of her worlds, but I'm not really sure how or why or where. And I read that this one and all of the ones that I'm going to mention next, you don't have to read in any particular order related to all of her other books. I don't think that it really matters, but I would like to try to read this. It's not even 400 pages, so this shouldn't be too hard to bang out, hopefully within a couple days. But I'm really looking forward to starting this. This is clearly from the library that I now work at, so super fun. The next two are both short story, like combinations of hers, and that would be Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy and Ghosts of the Shadow Market. There again, I looked it up, I researched. You don't really necessarily need to read either one of these in any specific order related to all of her other series. So I'm just excited to start them and see where they lead and see like if I like them and what all they entail. These are both from the library, so I am going to really try to get them done in the time period before I have to return them. The next book is the last book, well, at least the most recent book in a series that I started whenever the first one came out. And that is Heartstopper Volume 5 by Alice Oseman. And this is a graphic novel. I absolutely have loved this story from start to finish of what I've read so far. The show on Netflix is just chef's kiss. I love the whole entire vibes, the music, the cozy, warm, tingly in your toes feeling that you get from watching this show. Just love it. And I'm so excited to get to the 5th one of this. I believe there's still going to be more, but I'm not totally positive about that. So clearly this is from the library. I need to return it ASAP. Also, I will get through it really fast because I usually do with graphic novels. These only usually take me maybe 2 hours to read, hour and a half. So the last And final book on my very crazy, chaotic April TBR would be A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle Jensen. I am so excited for this book. This is a library copy, so I do need to try to get through this as soon as I can. Try to get no glare on it. Oh my god, that's gonna be so hard to see. Been on my list for months since I first saw about it coming out. I'm gonna try to get as much read. Obviously the library copies that I have of things are gonna kind of take precedence over anything else. So just excited, and the cover is just absolutely beautiful. It kind of draws you in right away. So that is all for my April TBR. If you guys like my new background, let me know. If you like the lighting in my lady room better, let me know. It's all up to you. You're the one watching. I hope you like, comment, click that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for all of my new views and subscribers. It truly means the world. I've never been a person who has like really believed in myself or like thought that I was worthy of people caring about my life or what I read or watching me, but like all of your comments and subscribes really honestly means so much to me because it just makes me feel like people genuinely care. Like you guys are kind, and I have to stop letting the one random mean comment ruin things, because all of the people that leave the nice comments are what matters, and that's what makes me keep wanting to keep going with this channel. I have so many things planned, so much to bring you, and I just hope that you stick around, and I appreciate all of it. Anyway, that is the end of my soapbox spiel. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye! Ooh. Okay, oh my god. Oh. Just pull the butt out. Oh my god, okay.